Finally, we return to our series where we take London characters to their favourite spot in the capital. Today, Sally Williams hooked up with the saxophone player and TV and radio presenter YolanDa Brown. Like so many musicians, she both cut her teeth and mastered her craft in some iconic venues in Camden. Not bad for someone who nearly became an academic. So, from Camden, here's YolanDa's Little Bit of London.
If it's vibe you're after, Camden and musician YolanDa Brown have got it in spades. And our first stop is the iconic Electric Ballroom.
Well, here we are, Yolanda. Lovely smell of beer.
It's a true music venue. When you can smell that, you know
Exactly.
you're
YolanDa Brown will never forget playing here.
I think I had an out-of-body experience
Did
on the
you?
stage. This
What
is why,
happened?
even now I watch the videos, I don't remember playing those notes. Just started dancing and I was
YolanDa fell in love at 13 with the saxophone. But being a musician nearly didn't happen.
You did go off on a completely different career path, didn't you? I mean, you nearly had a PhD in what was it?
in management science.
I mean,
yes.
that's so far away.
But her talent on the saxophone was spotted and she changed tack into music, never looking back. And if you go to one of her gigs, you might come away with what's on her feet.
Sometimes you wear super cute
On
high
stage,
heels.
I do wear super high heels, yes.
And you fling them away at the end.
I don't chuck them into the audience.
Sorry.
It's a lively show. No, well, I do love to give shoes away.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming to watch you next time. I'm at the front. Shoes, please.
I'll look out for you. And actually, it was a lovely story where I'd given some away, and about 3 years later, the same lady came and she wore the shoes to the concert, and then proceeded to tell me where the shoes had been for the past 3 years, and it was a journey, let me tell you. So it's nice. They return back to sender every now and then.
I love that. That's brilliant.
YolanDa has won 2 Mobos and has a show on CBeebies. But it all really comes back to Camden.
So the famous jazz cafe.
We're here. I know, this is really like home. This place
Is it? How many times have you played here?
I think I've lost count.
YolanDa has worked with some big names.
With the Temptations, Misha Paris, Dave Stewart from Eurythmics.
But she started small, and the Jazz Cafe was the first time she had an audience she hadn't rallied herself.
I remember playing here and looking out into the audience and not recognising anyone.
Oh.
And thinking, oh, I think we've crossed over.
Big moment.
This is a big moment.
We then headed to Camden's Walk of Fame, where she gave me a good little fact about Bowie.
But also played saxophone.
Did he?
Yes, yes.
You're so gorgeously upbeat. What's your favourite song at the moment? What will get you up in the morning?
It still is. Don't you worry about a thing.
Oh,
It
I
has
love
to
that.
be.
Don't
I
you
mean,
worry about a thing. Oh.
That's
Sorry.
exactly the one.
Experience of the lock, have you?
Oh, I absolutely.
On that note, we head off to the canal, where YolanDa once filmed a music video.
It's great acoustics echoing through,
Really?
echoing
Oh, that's
through
a
the.
nice thought.
But also, then everyone was peering over the different bridges and saying, "What's she doing? Standing on top of a canal boat playing the saxophone."
Now, YolanDa recently had a big birthday, so I thought it only polite to bring her a prezi.
Okay, that's really. I had a feeling, and you can never have too many. I'm a firm collector of the Rubik's Cube.
And apparently she can do it in less than 5 minutes. So, timer on.
Ready, steady, go.
Go, okay.
She tells me she's very rusty, but it looks good.
That's the music brain.
Then.
Look at your hands.
In the end, it must have been the pressure.
No, I can't. Chuck it over there.
Yeah, get rid of it.
I'll get back to you with this next segment.
Well, we'll let her off. She's aced enough, including showing me her little bit of London.
What a talent. Oh, and Sally as well.